Beats Planet.
All right, let me just clear my throat here and let me just make sure my water is poured. I'm going to take a sip of my water here, and we're just going to Dak Prescott is top 5. I don't care what the peanut gallery got to say. I don't care what those that are watching with malice and great vengeance and furious anger got to say. Listen, man. Peep this out, man. Don't let a hater have more fun than you. Let me fix my microphone here. Don't let a hater have more fun than you. Chat box, say salute if you've heard me say that before, because they get miserable every time something happens on the positive end with your Dallas Cowboys. Play it again. You know, a couple weeks ago, somebody was like, yo, Voch, you need to find a way to get your cousin Tony Pollard involved. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right, 100%. But my big problem with that, though, was in order for Tony to get involved, Zeke would have to not get involved. You know what I mean? And that turned into a lot of other conversations like, okay, if Jarwin was to get involved, then that's less passes for Gallup and Cobb. Ladies and gentlemen, the way I feel tonight, the more we use Zeke, the less we use the best player on this team, Dak Prescott. And that may sound a little strange to some of you. It may sound a little strange to some of you, but a couple of weeks ago, when this thing was real early, I was like, man, I think this offense is at its best when Zeke is the complimentary player. I didn't get it then. But now I got more evidence to base on that. Okay? Somebody please say salute if you've heard me say this before. Zeke is the best complimentary player in the National Football League because not only is Dak top 5, but he's the best player on this offense right now. Do not let the peanut gallery have more fun than you, okay? Now, this is their idea of trying to kill my fun. They'll hop on the social medias, hop on the little tweeter machine, like Coach Ogeron say, hop on the little tweeter machine, and they'll say, well, Voch, you did support Dak from day one, you know what I'm saying? But there was no real indication that Dak was going to be great. Excuse me, okay? Because my notion was, and please say salute if you've heard me say this before. My notion was quarterbacks really don't figure this thing out till they mid to late 20s. Then when they get to their 30s is when they coast. I'm not the problem here. Dak Prescott's not the problem here. Brand new football and microwave culture is the problem here. Okay? When you get guys like Mitch, when you get guys like Daniel, when you get guys like Goff, like Wentz, like Baker Mayfield, they have a good game or two, all of a sudden they get the damn progressive commercials, all of a sudden they get nicknames, all of a sudden they get the endorsements, but after they offense coordinator figured out, they get to go to diddly poo. Not only did Dak Prescott show you he was a winner day one since he stepped in the building since that preseason game versus the Rams. He showed you he was a winner. He showed you he's got what it takes to make the block ring. You know what I'm saying? But once he showed you that, okay, we ran into the adversity, but he still got a winning season from it. We got a little more adversity, and he got a winning season from it. Chat box, say salute if you've heard me say this before. I said, you know what? If Dak has somebody to throw to, he'll be okay. If these guys were playing, if these guys that weren't injured, if they was actually active, Dak would be a little better than what he was. He's going to go through his growing pains, but he's going to be fine. And everybody else that's trying to take fun away from you, they talked crap about your quarterback, Rain Dakota Prescott. And in real life, they wanted this 23-year-old quarterback to do what all the 30-year-olds was doing. They wanted your young quarterback, your young rookie sophomore quarterback to do what all the Super Bowl winners was doing when all young Rain Dakota Prescott needed was time. That boy got the eye of a tiger, the heart of a fighter, start him, ignite him, or walk through fire, watch the flame start multiplying. They got to grow up a little bit. Quarterbacks got to grow up a little bit, especially when they the 4th round pick in your draft. You know what I'm saying? It may take a little time for these guys to develop. That kid worked hard. And you know what the big blessing was? The blessing was Scott Linehan, because if you can get it done with Linehan, you can get it done with anybody. Let them say what they want to say. Let them say what they want to say, because Voch said this, Coach. Look, Coach Evans in my chat box right now. Yo, luck, my money. You going to live a long time. Coach Evans has a quarterback over in Baltimore that's an MVP candidate. Voch said a couple months ago, don't be surprised if Dak Prescott end up being one of those guys. Say salute in the chat box if you heard me say that Dak Prescott could be one of those guys. Come on. Do not let these scrub, rascaled rapscallions have more fun than you. Do not let these people have more fun than you. Because you know what they're going to say. Oh, Voch, but the Lions are terrible. The Lions are terrible, Voch. Anybody can do that against the Lions. I mean, well, we put up 397 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, they trash. We put up 463 yards versus the Green Bay Packers at 2 touchdowns. I mean, are they bad too? What are we doing? Tony Pollard. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of on this whole, I'm not really trying to get people to take snaps away from Zeke, but boy, put my cousin on the field and quit playing, man. Come on. This is the thing about Tony. Let me pause in the middle of that. Let me say this about Tony. Let me say this about young cousin Tony. It looked different. It looks different. You know, when it's preseason and Zeke's not around, it's hard to look different because we can't compare him side by side. You know what I mean? Or when you're playing against the Miami Dolphins, it's hard to compare them side by side. You know what I mean? Because you know, it's the Dolphins. They're terrible. It's preseason. You know, this doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? But boy, when you put Zeke out there for a series and you put young Tony out there for a series, in your mind you'll say Zeke's the complete guy. And I ain't taking nothing away from Zeke because Zeke is still top tier. Zeke is still elite. He ain't Booby Miles, but he is top tier. Tony out there running with power. Tony out there running with juice. He out there running with speed. And boy, the offense get a little bit of a boost when cousin Tony's out on the field. Throw it to him again. You know, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a reporter or anything like that. I'm not a journalist. I don't go out and get all the big scoops and the stories. But, you know, in the Dallas Cowboy newsosphere, it seems like the Cowboys had a meeting in which Jason Garrett was at the head of that meeting, and he basically reached out to his team, and he was like, hey, y'all, my bad. So is this going to be the new identity of our offense? I don't know. Hang around. I don't know if y'all are new here, but we try to drop 3 film sessions a week. I'm going to drop some film this week. I'm going to break down what I saw on the offense and the defense. This live stream would have been yesterday, but I went fishing. I'll drop pictures if y'all ask for it. But we need to look at what's the identity of this team now. And Dak leading the way. Dak being up front. Dak being the guy. This ain't Zeke team no more, man. This ain't Zeke team no more. We saw glimpses of it. We saw little pieces here and there, man. But I think last game, the game versus the Vikings, losing that game, it opened up the eyes of the people that's in charge of this thing, right? It opened up the eyes, man, that if we gonna get this thing right, man, we're gonna have to lean on Dak. We're gonna have to lean on Dak. And Dak is good enough to make it work. He's good enough to make it work. So let's live and die by him. If he's out here trying to make his money, let's let him make his money. Bet you I ain't complaining about the $35 million now. Somebody on the internet was trying to take fun away from me. They was trying to take fun away from me, and they was like, "Yo, Voch, you still look at all these drops Randall Cobb is dropping. You still think Randall Cobb is better than Cole Beasley? Let me tell you something Cole Beasley don't do. 4 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown, please." Oh man, Michael Gallup is growing up, man. He's turning into what he's turning to. People, please don't write off Michael Gallup, because I know, y'all want to do the whole young player thing, but we just talked about microwave culture. Please have some patience with young Michael Gallup. He's going to turn to a player that you just going to love to have on this team. Let him continue to grow. He's like 23 or something. I don't know. He's 24, whatever. Let him grow. Xavier Su'a-Filo didn't kill us. He didn't kill us. But he's still whack though. The thing about what I think the identity of this team moving forward, and then I'm gonna get into some calls. If you want to call into the show, go ahead and get in line. This thing feels so quick. The number's on the screen. It's in the description. It's in the title. 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. What I think the identity of this team is going to be, when you try to pass the ball against this team, this defense, when you try to pass against us, it don't work. We got pass rushers. We got guys that can cover relatively well, but teams move the ball when they run. Now, if we had the 85 Bears, I'm sure nobody would have complaints. But sometimes you've got to take what you got. You got to take your limes and make limeade. You know what I mean? And if our defense, if the identity of this defense now is we got a gang of pass rushers, we got linebackers that can run, we got DBs that can kind of cover for you, and if we just got to keep y'all from running the football, we just got to keep the other team from running the football. And one way to keep the other team from running the football is to put points up on your ass. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If the game gets out of hand, then they're forced to pass the ball, and we're a better team defending the pass. So that means the offense got to do a little better. But boy, do you not feel good about going up against any team? Any team in the league, your offense against any team, I'll take that, man. I'll take that fight every day of the week. Tom Brady, I'm sorry, but I saw you playing against the Eagles, but buddy boy, you wasn't looking great there, fam. Buddy boy, you wasn't looking that great there, Tom Brady. Now I don't fear them cats. I ain't never really feared them. I ain't never feared the Patriots. And I know I have this attitude in a sense of, I feel like we're going to beat the hell out of everybody, because that's true. I do feel like we're going to beat the shit out of everybody, but I legitimately fear a gang of other teams before I fear the Patriots, especially the Tom Brady side of the Patriots. We gonna see. We got some film coming up. We got a lot of analysis. I'm gonna get together with the Illuminati guys, and we're gonna see if we can get a roundtable going this week, and it's going to be fantastic. Now, let me get into these calls, man. Let me pick up. Let me just play the war call one time, because we ain't have it last week. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What you want me to say, man? We didn't get the war call last week. Let's set it off here. Chris,
man,
what's good, fella?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
What's up, bro?
The water is so delicious down here in the 757. It was so delicious that Foots had to come down here with his 8U team to get a little taste of the water, man. I got a chance to link up with him, man, on Friday night, man, and talk to him, man, and a cool cat, man, and I got to chop it up for a few minutes with his team. But man, I had to put the detox greens in my water so it could flush my body to make sure it was pure and clean, man. Hey, man, listen, man. Rain Dakota Prescott, as you said, my brother, so eloquently, is the real deal.
Is he top five?
Deal, man.
Is he top five?
Hey, man, hey, listen, top five, top five, man. Top five. Hey, man, I got 5 on it. I'm telling you, man, he's top 5, man. He's top 5, man. Oh, my goodness. Bruh, listen, we talked about this a couple weeks back, right? Mm-hmm. So what ended up happening, Kellen Moore, he went ahead and chopped up, he got some more crawfish, right? He threw some more shrimp in that thing. He threw a couple of potatoes in that joker, right? He dropped some corn, some corn on the cob, man, because this roux was bubbling. See, and I listened to Okoye earlier today. Man, excellent show. Okoye broke down that the number of yards that Zeke had at week 10, week 11 last year, right, is minus 238 yards. You know where that 238 yards is? Over there with your cousin. Over there with your cousin.
What are you saying?
Over there with your cousin.
Didn't he look good? Didn't he look good?
Dude, oh man. Hey, dude, when he stopped on the DB, and you're gonna see it in the film because you're gonna watch it again, and the DB was falling on the ground, he said, watch out, and stepped to the sideline. Oh man. Now see, that's a dangerous combination. But here's what you end up having. The identity of this football team is an amoeba. And you've taken chemistry class. An amoeba can move and transform into anything. Yeah. So now, for the last 2 weeks, the knock on Rain Dakota Prescott is that, hey, we'll stack the box, make him beat us. Ain't that been the knock? Ain't that been with the 4-letter network and all them jokers around there? Hey, stack the box, Rain Dakota Prescott can't beat it, right? But we've seen for ourselves for the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to say the last 2 weeks, because he had him beat. Yeah. He had him beat against Minnesota. We'll go back and look at the film because we watch film, right? We'll go back and look at the film, which you already did. Connor Williams holds the block a little bit longer, gives Travis Frank a chance to get over. That's a first down. Now you got the Vikings backed up. You're scoring, you win the game. So that adage is out the window. That's out the window. Rain can beat you. Rain can beat you. Ain't no question that. So now, here we got you got to turn around now and say, hey, are we gonna let them pass on us? Or are we gonna let them run on us? We're gonna look at the Patriots this week. Patriots are really soft in the run game, but they're great. They're great with their corners. But guess what, man? I don't fear them.
You should,
because now you got to check Michael Gallup. You got to check Randall Cobb. You're gonna have to check Blake Jarwin. All right, you're gonna have to check them, and Amari gonna get his. So now you turn around, you go to Foxborough, you go ahead. Hey man, I'm gonna say it. We said it before. We're gonna run the table.
Absolutely.
Give me a run the table, man. We can sit run the table, man. I mean, I just want to sit back. Only thing I want, man, is these emotional, super duper emotional 80% of the fans who quit trying to reign, not reign Dakota, but just reign and be so Carl Thomas and emotional by the daggone win. Yeah. It's hard to win in the NFL. And here you are, you 6-4. 10 games in, you 6-4. And of the 4 games, right, that we've lost at the round table, man, and the round table was absolutely excellent, bro. I didn't get a chance to hit you on Twitter and tell him, man, you cats on the round table, man, y'all killed it, man. Corey he been in his bag.
Absolutely.
He went in his bag. He went in his bag with that 8, 9, and 9.
Yeah.
Man, come on, bro. He went in his bag, bro. He damn near had me run off the road with that one. I said, boy, if you don't preach that thing, man. 8, 9, and 9 about the team, and at the end of the day, man, you're gonna get more bodies. You're gonna get more work in the middle. Malik's gonna get his thing done. Antoine Wood's gonna get his thing. You get the run going, but you got enough pass rush. You got enough guys coming on. And like you said, when I'm putting up points, you gotta throw. You gotta throw the football. You gotta throw the football, and I'm better in coverage than folks will imagine. Listen, man, I just want to listen to the show, man. I want my man 50 Grand to get on the phone and holler at me. I want Frankie's Football to get on there. Space, if you out there listening, man, you need to get on the phone, man. I just want to hear these cats, man, because I love to hear their now. And, man, as always, man, break the film down, man. Break the film down. You know what, man? I'm going to help you. I'm going to try my best to help you. I'm going to break a little bit down, send you for your approval. If you think I got a little bit of knowledge in it, well, just go ahead and add me into your your back files, and folks will help you out, man. But I'm telling you, brother, we on our way. We on our way.
Great call, man.
Man, we on our way, man. Talk to you later, buddy. Let's go.
That's why we set it off. We set it off, Chris, right there. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. Listen, man. Listen. I'm watching the game, man. I had to watch it after the, you know what I'm saying, because I was fishing yesterday. Man, I'm just watching the game, dog. Like, man, look, I know this the Lions, bro, but we can do that against anybody because we've damn near done it against everybody but the Saints. And, you know, like turnover things, but we can do that against anybody. But if the philosophy changes, if we start to lean on Dak, bro, come on, man. If we just lean on Dak, what they gonna do to us? And then once everybody starts to adjust to us leaning on Dak, we still got Zeke. You know what I mean? We'll still run the ball. We'll still get Tony involved. You know what I mean? And nothing will make me happy than to get my cousin Tony Pollard involved. Let me hit the button. Taylor, what's your Pepsi taste like today, buddy?
Bubbly, victorious, and everything. You name an adjective that's good, it's my Pepsi.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, what you got for the show? How about your Cowboys, man?
How about them damn Cowboys? Something I got to start with, because I did a little research today. I was a little bored. And let me find it. So far this year, Dak, 24 of 365, completing 68%. Got the league leader in passing yards. I got to point that out because I haven't heard anybody say it yet. League leader in passing yards, second in yards per attempt, 8.8, behind only Patrick Mahomes. 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Now, compare that to Wentz's so-called MVP season. Through 10 games, Wentz was completing 59% for 2,400 yards, 25 TDs, and 5 picks. Why do I not hear Dak in the discussion with Russ and the kid up in Baltimore? I can't think of his name.
Lamar Jackson. It's on the way.
Why are we not hearing Dak's name?
It's on the way because for some reason, you know, the league and the Illuminati think we've lost 12 games or something. But let us keep just running this lit table. Let us keep, you know, putting up big passing yards, touchdowns in and out, you know what I mean? And just let us get on a little win streak, and then we'll see what happens.
Exactly. Man, Dak's playing phenomenal. Love him. You know, I've been a supporter since day one, got laughed at, got criticized, and my favorite thing that I seen on Twitter today was somebody called out all these so-called haters and said, it's funny to me that Dallas plays the worst defense in the league every damn week. Because every time Dak has a good game, it's always, he did it against the worst defense in the league.
Right.
Come on, man. Y'all got to stop with that. Give Dakota Prescott, reign Dakota Prescott his due. Stop hating on the man. Pay the man. And like you said, Zeke is not the feature player in this offense anymore.
Right.
Man.
Hey,
what
man.
A game yesterday.
What a game. It was fantastic. But listen, man, I tell you, even though we may have paid Zeke all the monies, like, that's just for the books. Like, when it come down to the field, do what works. Do what works, man, because at the end of the day, winning is all that matters. Like, you can, but Voch, but Zeke's getting paid. You want Zeke to be good, right? Hell no, I want us to be good. I want us to win. You know what I mean? And if the dude that's only making $800,000 right now, if he's gonna be the focal point of the offense, then hey, we'll just do that and trade Zeke next year. That's all you got. That's all you got, bro.
No,
go
I'm
ahead,
sure $100,000's gonna call at some point. But
he on the line.
I'm
next.
with him on this, man. We gotta get Jarwin on the field more, man.
Sure.
I'm starting to feel it too. You know, I love Witten to death. Jarwin got to get some more reps.
Sure.
I'm feeling that. And what else did I have? You know, I get on the phone, I forget all this stuff because I get so amped up to talk to you.
Hey, man, I understand.
Man, what a game yesterday. And I can't. I'm going to go all brain fart here.
Call back.
So I'll hop off because I can't think of nothing right now. I'm just enjoying this Pepsi, enjoying the show. Do you think, Voch? I just had to point out Dak's having a phenomenal year, even better than Wentz's best season, and I'm using air quotes that you can't see.
Yeah.
But I guess so. And Wentz had a horrible game yesterday again.
Of course he did. He did.
You don't hear nothing.
Missed all his reads, held the ball, got sacked. And I can't wait to play the Patriots. I can't wait. Appreciate it, Taylor.
Yes, sir. Have a good show, man.
Yes, sir. Damn. Carson Wentz. I was listening to him talk about Carson Wentz, man, and they don't talk about the Eagles with the same urgency that they talk about the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Like when they talk about the Cowboys, they're like, hey, the Cowboys, hey, they got to win this thing or they not going to exist. It. Boy, Thanos going to take over the world if they don't win this game. But, you know, if the Eagles lose, they go, well, I mean, the Eagles lost, but hey, man, they got some games coming up, so boom, boom. And I'm like, man, come on, son. But it's all good, though. They ain't got to believe in us. I'm just going to wait till Philly gets mathematically eliminated. And I'm just going to talk all the shit in the world, man, after we sweep that ass. 100 grand. What's good, sir?
Acting you shall receive. You feel me? I'm in the belt.
I see you, man. I see you. Look. Listen, man, this is my problem. When caller number 1 and 2 call my show and ask for you, I don't understand. I don't understand. What's the move here?
Hey, listen, man. I think I need my day. We need our own show or something, segment or something. That's what that tell me.
Nah,
come on, Mahomes.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Less is more.
What are you doing?
Less is more, man.
My bad, bro. But Mahomes pissing me off right now.
Less is more. But anyway, what you got for the show, player?
Hey, man. If our defense can get rolling,
sure,
we Super Bowl bound, man. I'm telling you that right now because can't nobody stop the offense. Nobody. They haven't been able to do it all year. Who's gonna stop us?
My new notion, 100 grand, is that if the offense look, the only thing that's going to change about this team, or that I think needs to change about this team, is once the offense start track meeting people, and I think that'll come with leaning on Dak, because we don't know what would happen, because Zeke fumbled on the first leg carry or whatever. But if the offense start to get to moving quick, and the other team ain't got a chance to run the ball, because I know my defense can pass rush. My defense can pass rush, and I know they can cover, and I know people don't really score on us in the air. Fam, if we can make teams throw the ball, this whole thing clicks up 6 times. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing.
And I'm going to tell you something. When we beat the Patriots on Sunday, that's going to be the game plan. They can't score with us. They can't. They can't score with us.
But that's Tom Brady, though. 100 grand, that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT, Tom Brady.
You know, and I know that's washed.
Damn.
Hashtag washed Brady. Just like how they do LeBron. Hashtag washed Brady.
Damn.
That the defense win them games.
You
say
say
that right now. The defense win them games. We gonna beat the shit out the Patriots. I've been told you that. We gonna beat the shit out the Patriots. You ain't putting up 17 points and beating us. It's not happening. It's not with Dak. You ain't putting up when we putting up 30-something points a game. Come on, bro. 17 points ain't gonna do it.
Hold on, wait, time out. Watch this. Jay Reed in the chat box. Let's not talk yet. Let's crush the Patriots first. I ain't scared of these people. I speak into existence.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, huh? What?
What
what happened? Huh?
What type of clown shit is that, bro? Who talks after the game?
I don't fear these people.
Yo, get kicked off the chat. Nah, he get banned for that, bro. You don't.
This ain't your show, man. This ain't your show. You don't ban people in my chat box, man. What's wrong with you, dog? So proud of me, a cuz.
My bad. You already know how we get down, bro. But you don't talk shit after the game. Clown niggas talk shit after the game. You pop shit before the game, bro. Who talk shit after the game? Who do that?
I feel.
We don't do that around here, man. You talk shit before the game, not after the game.
100 grand. Who's the best player on this offense, my guy? I just want to make sure I'm not bugging.
The best player on this offense.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper.
What you was no.
Amari Cooper opened up every.
You were supposed to say Dak. You were supposed to say Dak, and I was gonna hit you with the walk.
I'm gonna tell you. I know where you were going with that, but I'm gonna tell you why, Coop.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why, because
Coop make everything go. Zeke wasn't Zeke until Coop got there. Coop says, Coop is making you say, all right, if we don't put 8 in the box, Zeke going to eat. Coop is like, all right, if you put 8 in the box, I'm going to hit Coop, so let me rotate coverages so Randall Cobb can eat, so Michael Gallup can eat. Think about this now. You do the film.
Sure.
You do the film. How many yards Coop got already?
1 million. That motherfucker made his money.
Coop got to be what? Top 5 receivers in the league, right? Top 5, top 6?
Absolutely.
That's why I say it's Coop. That's why I'm saying it's Coop. Now look at Dak is doing his thing, but when did it start? When Coop got there.
$100,000. You was supposed to say Coop though, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. Come on, bro. Like, listen. Okay. I feel you. Okay, watch this though. I feel like Dak Prescott can win games without Coop. I don't think Jeff Driscoll wins games with Cooper. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think they perfect together. They perfect together. We can win games without Amar, in my opinion. Dak that dude. Dak that dude, man. Dak is that dude.
Dak is a beast. Dak is doing this thing this year. Dak is doing Tony Romo shit at the line. Once he started doing that, I'm like, yo, it's over. Just let him do him.
So $100,000, peep this out. I've been writing, you know what I'm saying, while you've been talking, right? I just been on the internet doing my internets. Tom Brady has thrown for 2,752 yards. Rain Dakota has thrown for 3,221. Tom Brady has thrown a whopping 14 touchdowns. Rain Dakota has thrown 7 more at 21. Tom Brady, what is this? Okay, his percentage is 63.7 completion percentage. Rain Dakota's 67.7. Tom Brady 6.8 yards per completion. Rain Dakota Prescott 8.8. Come on, son. What are we doing?
That's MVP numbers right there. I don't know why they don't want to put my boy in there, man. I don't understand. They hate on the Cowboys so much, man. What are you gonna do when we win the Super Bowl? What are you gonna do?
Go beat the shit out of Tom Brady. Go beat the shit out of Tom Brady.
Yo, we gonna beat the shit. I'm telling. Listen, it's gonna be a blowout. Then I want to know what they're going. I can't wait till Monday. Next Monday, what are they gonna say? Oh, well, Tom Brady, he fell off the cliff. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick made the mistake. They're going to come up with some bullshit. I guarantee they're going to, you know how they do.
Yeah. It is what it is, though. We're going to see. I can't wait to do it. But then again, I will say this, though. Something that our defense does, something that they do, they play to their competition for some reason. You know what I mean? And when we play these little whack ass teams, we play a little whack ass defense. But when we
get up for the Patriots,
I really think
I hear D-Law talking.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna get up for the Patriots. I think D-Law gonna be like, you know how they did against the Saints.
Yeah,
they gonna get up for these Patriots. I'm telling you that right now. I can't wait for that game, man. I can't wait for that game. I'm ready for that game.
And we're gonna be right here on my YouTube. I'm ready for that game. We're gonna be right here on the YouTube. We're gonna bust ass. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bust ass.
And them whack ass Eagles, trash ass Eagles. Now I hear all every time I go on YouTube, here's Eagles. Well, he can't do nothing. He ain't got no receivers. Everybody keep dropping the balls. He's regressed. He's not the quarterback we thought he was. We should have kept Nick Foles.
They should have.
Now y'all backing off all that smoke. All that smoke. He ain't the best now, huh? The only people you got defending him is those people on TV. The fans ain't defending the boy no more now. The fans turning on the boy. Why we pay him all this money?
I hope they keep him. I hope they keep Carson Wentz for a long time, and Dak gonna keep sweeping his ass. And Dak gonna keep sweeping that ass.
One win against Dak. He got one, right? Just one. Come on, man. I hope they keep him. Sign him to another deal right now. Come on, man. I love the NFC East. None of them quarterbacks could touch mine. None of them. I love it. Listen. Don't you understand? We the Patriots of the NFC East. Go look back at the record, how much we dominated the NFC East. We the Patriots of the East, man.
I feel like I feel like since Dak been the quarterback, we've only lost to the Giants twice. And like the Redskins one time, and I think Dak has like beat the shot at the Eagles every year or some crazy number like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We run this division. Man, look, man. We kings of this shit, man.
Thanks for the call, 100 grand. Appreciate
always, it. Man, always.
Yes, sir. Something else I was thinking about too, y'all. When you look at the past few quarterbacks that we've played, Jeff Driscoll, who's a legit 4-4 running guy. I remember he was playing Florida. He was playing in La Tech, and he did Senior Bowl things because I am draft guy too. Jeff Driscoll, Kirk Cousins, Daniel Carson, Sam Darnold to an extent, I would say too. All those quarterbacks can move around a little bit. They can run. You know what I mean? Tommy can't run. Tommy Brady ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? They're going to get Isaiah Wynn back, their left tackle or whatever, but, you know, he still got to get his little fight on with Robert Quinn. D-Law is going to be on the other side dealing with whatever little rapscallion they got at right tackle or whatnot. I really think we're going to harass the hell out of Tom Brady, man, in the same way that the Ravens did. You know, I really think we're going to harass those guys, man. And, you know, I said, man, I trust my offense against any defense. And it's crazy because last year we was trusting our defense against any offense. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Just last year, I was like, I felt good about my defense versus anybody. Well, that's how I feel about my offense now. Now, whether the defense, you know, holds them off a little bit just so we can get enough points to get up to where we need to be, I mean, that just depends on the game that day. But, Rain Dakota, man. Rain Dakota. I can't wait to break down film. Dave from New York. What's up, man?
What up, Voch? What it is?
Everything's everything, player. What your water taste like?
Listen, I got to go to Walmart tomorrow to get that case of because my water's so good over here. I got to go to Walmart and get a case.
I tell you what, man, if you ain't got no water after Cowboy W, just walk up on the faucet. I walk up on the faucet like this still. I cut that water on, boy. It's gold. It's gold in the water out the faucet, or it's dirt or whatever because I live in the hood. What's good, Dave from New York? What you got for us, man? Talk to us about your Cowboys, man.
Yes, sir. Our fourth rounder that's putting up first rounder numbers.
Absolutely.
He's number one in passing, and you know, I want to just say something. Tom Brady was a seventh rounder.
Sure.
And he's considered the GOAT.
Sure.
Now, Dak Prescott's 4-rounder and putting up numbers. When he get that bowl and get a couple of bowls, I'm gonna say, we're gonna call him the GOAT.
Okay.
Now, my quarterback, Dak Prescott, he ain't getting no love because he's winning the fourth round.
And he's
defense. Our defense gotta come back, and like you were saying earlier, I think Brennan's going to do some disrupting them on the D line, and I think we got to use Pollard. You got to use your cousin.
Big facts.
When he's out there, he changed his number to 20 from 36 to 20, and when he's been bowling out ever since when he touched the ball. So I think we need to try to cut down on Zeke's touches maybe, and then in crunch time. Last 2 minutes, give that ball to our Michael Jordan, Dak Prescott.
Dak is our Michael Jordan. Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying.
Well, buddy boy, I'll tell you what. If Dak is our Michael Jordan, we got 6 rings on the way. What the hell wrong with these people? Continue, sir.
But you know what, Raj? I'm probably got a lot of calls. But listen, on one question. I heard you went fishing. I was like, wait a minute. Voch going fishing?
Yeah.
He giving up? But nah, I know that you ain't giving up. I knew that. But like I said to you before, we got a Lombardi and Voch, and we're going to get that other Lombardi come February. Thanks for taking my call, Voch.
Appreciate you, man. I don't like about Dave, man. Dave just called in to be excited. Dave just wanted to share some excitement with your boy. I appreciate it. Chat box, let me ask y'all something while y'all pretty active right now. Does anybody miss Jeff Heath? Boy, anybody Anybody miss Jeff Heath out there? I mean, Jeff Heath ain't the best. He's not Jamal Adams. He's not Earl Thomas, but boy, I'm just saying. My goodness. Ugh, man, Darian Thompson got picked on all kind of ways, boy. And as soon as Donovan hit the field, they threw right in the middle of the field on his head, boy. God damn. I ain't saying Jeff Heath the best, but boy, special teams and the safety position has looked pretty ajar without him. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna sip my water and just mind my little business. I'm gonna put these stats on the Twitter machine while we go to our next caller. The phone line's open, man. If y'all want to call into the show, the number is 515-606-5187, access code 309104. It's on the screen. It's in the description. It's in the title. Call me now for your free psychic reading. I got super chats, too. Hold on. Give me 30 seconds. I got super chats. Wait a minute. Time out. Wait. Time out. What are we doing? We got Adrian Lindsay dropped a deuce in the super chat. Said that Jalen hit yesterday. Woo, the one he put on McKenzie. Absolutely, sir. Nasty. Appreciate you. Jet D dropped a deuce in the super chat. He says, salute. Show me Dak money. Big facts. Give him his 35. Give him his 40. You know what I'm saying? Pay the cost to do business. Supreme Oni dropped a deuce. He says, free YouTube money. Salute to you, sir. Naeem was having a good ass time this weekend, boy. He says, my water tasting like the stuff that got cucumbers in the spa. Salute to you, sir. They dropping in, yelling this a tad bit later. Randall Cobb and the G-Child had to regulate. Big facts. Big facts, Naeem. Dropping 5 in the super chat. And Nene, I don't know why she dropping money in my super chat like it ain't finna go right back to her pocket since she wifey and all that. But, yeah, Nene dropped deuce in the super chat. We need that Voch Lombardi freestyle when we play the Pats. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that road whenever we get there. I appreciate y'all for super chatting. Let's get back into the phones. AJ, what's that? What's good? What the water tastes like over there?
Oh damn, man, the water tastes pretty good over here. But let me tell you one thing too.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the people up in Flint, Michigan, their water crisis is over after this week.
Oh man. Oh boy.
For at least a week. Even the water in Flint, Michigan tastes good.
Just for 7 days. I feel you. What's good, AJ?
Just for 7 days. They got people drinking out the faucet, the dogs drinking out the toilet. Everything tastes good up there.
Talk to me about your Cowboys, brother.
Okay, so let me run something by you real quick and get your opinion, because this is the way that I've always evaluated whether a quarterback is elite in the NFL or not. So I've always said that there are only 4, maybe 5 elite quarterbacks in the league.
Sure.
Right now. Right now, I think the people that you have to say are elite are Mahomes, Wilson, Breeze. Those are really the only people that you could probably, stick a fork in them, whatever like that, and it's like those are the elite guys.
Sure.
Rodgers is on a fence. He's got a fence post up his ass right here. He's riding that fence so hard. It's like because he just ain't having one of those elite years. Then you got to put. I think you got to put Prescott, and you definitely got to put Jackson into that conversation. And here's the reason why. You got to be in the MVP conversation, or win an MVP to be able to be considered an elite quarterback.
Okay.
In my book, that's what it is. And last week, actually, before this Detroit Lions game, I was already seeing stuff saying Dak Prescott, top 5 in the MVP running, overall MVP running and stuff. Of course, you got Jackson and Wilson are definitely the front runners, and then, Mahomes is still on the bench or whatever.
Sure.
I guess he's going to play tonight, but those are the people ahead of him. But he's definitely top 5 in people's conversations. So you definitely got to put him in that. Not only is he a good to great quarterback, but he is one of the elite, one of the best in the league at this point in time.
I agree. Totally agree. And he still got a little ways to go in terms of improvement or whatever. I think once he turns like 27, 28, that's when he'll kind of, level off a little bit, but he still got, growth in this thing. 100%, Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, when it comes to football IQ, or it's football development, we'll say football development, he's still just a teenager.
Sure.
Yeah. He ain't full grown ass NFL man yet. He won't reach that for another 2, 3, 4 seasons or something like that.
I think it's interesting when you take Dak's quarterback character, and that's one of my little phrases, quarterback character. His DNA is that he really doesn't want to turn over the football, but he has a lot of gunslinger in him now. You know what I mean? So if you take a little bit of that football protection and pair it with with his gangster stuff downfield now, you know what I mean? Like you like that pot is developing into this stew that we haven't seen from Dak before. Now he will throw these interceptions or whatever, but some of those come from bouncing off receivers' hands or Hail Marys or whatever, but I think for the most part, all of his big throws were like safe big throws, like not really like the dangerous sorts. And there are some plays that could have been intercepted, but hell, everybody got plays that could have been intercepted. I don't even deny that down the line somewhere Dak will be even better. In 3 years or so.
100%. Also, a note on top of all that. Our boy Hunter Green kind of pointed this out, but it's like why does it seem like every single week that when the Cowboys win, it's like they always played the worst defense in the league? I mean, that's just ridiculous, kind of ridiculous talk right there.
Don't let these haters have more fun than you, man. Don't listen to the peanut gallery.
Trust me, I'm having a lot more fun than they are, because all the Dak haters out there right now are pissed as hell that I just said what I just said. Dak is in the elite conversation. You heard it. I didn't stutter, nor did I stumble. Dak is an elite quarterback right now.
Keep going.
And let me say this though. So it's like, okay, so if you want to say the Lions are this horrible defense or whatever like that, don't they got Darius Slay at corner, one of the better corners in this league?
Sure.
And how did he look yesterday?
Sure.
He wasn't looking all pro yesterday. Not against Dak Prescott, he wasn't.
I agree.
And I know you probably got lots of callers and stuff like that. So let me say one more thing. One of my other dudes that I love on this team, my boy Michael Gallup.
Sure.
Dude, that concentration catch that he had yesterday, while getting interfered with, got the flag thrown, still caught the ball on the double clutch. I've been saying this since I saw him play. I think it was preseason or something. Last year, his rookie year. I've been saying this guy has the concentration of Dez Bryant, but better hands.
If you go back and look at my Michael Gallup film session, like when I was doing like college film or whatever, I would say that Gallup does a lot of Dez things. Now he's gonna do his young guy stuff, but when he develops or whatever, he's gonna do a lot of Dez things. Now he's not the gifted athlete that prime Dez was, but in terms of like angry yak dude, in terms of like high pointing, like mean guy, like yeah, Gallup is doing a lot of Dez things, 100%.
This is the big thing that I notice about Gallup, though, is that he catches the ball cleaner. And what I mean by that is he catches the ball the first time. Dez would come up a lot to catches, but they're double clutches. Like they bounce off his hands and he gets those concentration catches, those circus catches, I guess is what the media calls them.
Sure.
Dez gets a lot of them circus catches, but Gallup, he catches the ball clean the first time. The only time he's making circus catches is, stuff like what happened yesterday. He gets absolutely mauled by a gorilla on the football field, but still manages to come up with the football.
Right. That's all you got, AJ?
That's all I got. Let's get to your other callers and stuff.
Appreciate it, Famo. Thanks for the call.
Yeah.
Of course, if y'all want to call into the show, the lines are absolutely open for you. Colin, give me 30 seconds, man. Let me just kind of read this off a little bit. So the Lions, we was talking about the Lions and their defense and how good or terrible they were. Let's see. Phillip Rivers scored 10 points on them. Carson Wentz scored 24 points on them. Pat Mahomes did Pat Mahomes things. Aaron Rodgers scored 23 points on them. Let's see what else. Kirk Cousins beat the shit out of him. I'm going to say that. Young Daniel scored 26. And Money Mitch scored 20. Dak Prescott scored 35 on them. So even if you say that they terrible, we still outscoring the cream of the crop. We still outscoring everybody. And then look, to be fair, even if we put up big numbers on the Lions and everybody else put big numbers on the Lions, we did what we were supposed to do to the Lions. Shit, like we were supposed to do that. You know, like I would be upset if everybody put up 20s and 30s on the lines and we only score 5 points or 10 or 8, 7, 10 points, or whatever. I'd be pissed off, man. So we did what we were supposed to do. Get off us. What's wrong with y'all, boy? Let's see what Colin got to say. What's up, Colin?
Yo, what's up, Voch? How you doing, my brother?
Everything. What's your water taste like over there?
My water taste. You know what? Let me take a sip of that mother.
Let me go ahead. Let me fill up the tank real quick. Go ahead. Fill up the tank.
Hey, expeditiously good, sir.
Expeditiously. Don't mess around with it. Kills your brain cells, son. My God. What you got for the show?
Man, hey, so somebody lied.
Oh, shit.
Because somebody told me a certain player, well, he could elevate the team on his back. He could do this without these kind of players. He could do this. Carson Wentz. He could do this. But he doing the exact, well, they saying Dak Prescott was doing. He's dinking and dunking, right?
Oh, my God.
And what's Dak Prescott doing what old boy is not doing no more? He's throwing bombs all the way down the field. All the way down the field. The team runs through Dak Prescott now.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It runs through him. This whole thing, well, the team goes through Ezekiel Elliott. No, it don't. And this whole thing, well, Zeke, he's slow, he's this and that. Well, first thing, you got to give credit to, other teams because the Vikings, the Lions, all these other teams, Saints, all that. They were like, our first game plan is we're going to stop Ezekiel Elliott. He's not going to run the ball on us.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help when you just giving the ball to Zeke just up the gut, up the middle, because teams are, say, they pass rusher and they got big defensive line that's fast and can get through.
Yeah.
And our offensive line is not the same as it used to be. Okay. So what they did this past game, instead of what they should have done in the Viking game, give the ball to Zeke in open space. And you see what happens, man. Give Zeke on one-on-one, he going to win it every time. So, hey, Dak is who he always been. I always believe in Dak. He's an elite player. Somebody that it wasn't or never going to be Carson Wentz, but yeah, somebody lied, Bosh. Somebody lied.
Thing about it is though, man, they got to do what they got to do to paint their little narratives. Plus, they know the Cowboys are watching. You know what I mean? They know Cowboy fans are watching, so that's why every single day on the TV networks, the 4-letter networks, it's always got Cowboy content related, whether it's us or whether it's about like a team or a fan base that doesn't necessarily like us or whatever. So. It is what it is. I don't listen to most because we know what the real is around here. You know what I'm saying?
No, hey, I don't listen to him, man. I just listen to you and Law and Mark, all of them, man. I get my information from him. But, hey, I know, like, we got some issues we just fixed, but it's not, like, really, like, big issues. Like, special team and defense. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty big.
Everybody hops on Jeff Heath, but when Jeff Heath is on special teams, it's a complete different.
Sure.
And Kayvon Frazier is definitely missed on that special team. So, yeah, when he's not on the field, it's whatever. But Jeff Heath is definitely missed on that defense.
Sure. Hopefully we'll get him back, man. And I hate that we gotta miss what we got when it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. I just kind of wish we just give guys they flowers while they're here. But, hey, man, it is what it is, though. It is what it is.
Hey, can you do one more thing before I go? Can you do me actually two things? Can you do me two things for me, boss?
You want to go ahead. Workout? Go ahead. What's that?
Ain't the workout. I'm good.
Okay.
We're gonna get a lot of work on this live. I'm saying, them memes you be posting during your videos. On the video you be streaming?
Yeah.
I want you to I got two. Put the Dak dance on there and the Michael Bennett when he danced. The whole team just getting hyped before the Lions game, man. Everybody was turned, man. Hey, that's what we need every game. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that vibe, but that's all I got, boss. Keep doing your thing, brother, and look, we them boys as always. So keep doing you, bro.
Fantastic idea. Salute to you, sir. Hit the damn button. I promise I had a good point, but I forgot it. Fooling around with y'all. We're talking about Jeff Heath. We're talking about special team. We're talking about I forgot what the hell I was gonna say, boy. But it was gonna rock the room. I promise it was gonna rock the room. I don't know. But if I think about it, I'll get back into it. And then he says, "Thank you, Carl." I told him that. Mind your business. Get out of here. Mind your business. Get out of here. Let's back to the callers, though. Let's see. Trip, what's good, man?
Hey, what's up, though?
You wasn't on hold very long, was you?
Yeah, man. Now you kind of shocked me. I'm like, huh?
It's called platinum, sir. Go ahead, though. What's your water taste like over there?
I mean, it's tasting pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Put a little Kool-Aid pack in it, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's cool.
Okay. Okay, Crystal Light.
I want to say, Marion Elliott, Zeke Elliott,
you ain't funny.
My bad, I get it mixed up sometimes. I think that he needs to run between the 30s and the 30s, and they need to let Tony run between the 30 and the 30 in the big part of the field.
See, but okay, you just made a little joke. I feel you. It was a great joke. I laughed, but you just can't hold Zeke out the game like that, man.
I'm saying he can have his look. I've seen other teams. Okay, if we were gonna use them like Ingram and Kamara, which we're not. That's kind of how they use Ingram and Kamara, and then you sprinkle in different looks throughout the game. Not saying it's always the rule, but it should be a prevailing rule for the most part. In the open field, we get to about the 40 on one side. It's man, Zeke really ain't got no shake right now. I mean, that move that he put on homeboy with that stop and go, Zeke ain't done that in years. That's past him.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Zeke done got too much weight on his body and too much Henny. You know what I'm saying? And the Henny legs ain't allowing him to make those cuts anymore.
Henny legs? Everybody, hold on, wait, you even walk back there. Everybody in the chat box, hashtag Henny legs right now. Hashtag Henny legs.
Go
ahead, Trey.
TP20, the robot, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm calling him. That's his Terminator issue, TP20. He hungry, he can eat, he's fast, he can scoot, he can run between the tackles. I think he's a little bit underrated. I think that was a great pickup for us in the draft. And what I saw yesterday was that if we have to. I just feel like in the middle of the game we lost. It seemed like every time Zeke was in there predominantly, and we didn't put him in there for any reason, whether it was to run gadgets, to run across the play, anything. We had 3 and outs. Whenever he was out there, even if it was just for ghosting, we seemed to drive down the field because he became a threat of, this dude can make a move on us. You know what I'm saying? The Kamara effect. I think it even helped Zeke out to have him out there as a wide receiver. I hate to run Tavon out there as a wide receiver. I'd rather than run Tony out there as that other wide receiver instead of Tavon.
They did on the
and we ran all over the field when they did. Yeah. But why put Tavon in there? Tavon is, I don't really know what he does for this team right now.
Tavon fantastic, but
he's fast. He's fantastic.
The problem is that we got a lot of guys that we got to feed, and Tavon just ain't found his game being amongst 7 people that could possibly get the ball. You know what I mean? We got 2 running backs that can get it, 2 tight ends that can get it, 3 other receivers that can get it. So that just kind of make it harder for Tavon to find his little spot. So I mean, it just is what it is on that.
Also, another point I wanted to make is I'm tired of. I understand we have defensive problems. I know why we have defensive problems. You have this guy that comes on the show every now and then and played in the CFL, and he played a little football professionally. And I remember him talking about this one time about how he can tell by the line play and how Chris Richard's back end is not lining up with each other. So I talked to one of my coaches from Lamar, he said the same thing, that they're running two different concepts that actually contradict each other. On the field, I think they need to let Chris Richard get a full chance at coaching his defense the way he wants to teach it. And, old dementia Grandpa Rod, man, he might need to take a step back.
This is how you know Rod don't run shit on defense no more. When you look on the sideline, Chris is the only one that got a damn play sheet. Rod be out there.
I agree.
Rod be out there with his big oversized T-shirt tucked all the way into his pants and his headset.
But it's not about what he's calling. It's about the concepts that they have to. Okay, if we're playing cover 2 inside concepts or cover 3 outside concepts, sometimes they can clash with each other, and that's very complex to run in the NFL in any system, I think. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like maybe I just feel like there's pieces of him still lingering with the cover 2 concepts that's causing, I think, our DBs, I think a lot of our linebackers, a lot of confusion on what's going on. They have their moments, and they also have their moments where it looks like they're not sure what they're doing.
I think Chris Richard ain't the hero that y'all thought he was, but that's okay. I'm here.
I would say this. Only reason I say that he might be is because some players play to what we know him to be coaching. Some players don't. Jordan Lewis plays to the principles of what he's supposed to be the coach be preaching. Look for the ball, look back for the ball, make plays on the ball. There's Byron Jones. There's certain players on this team that look like they're taking those concepts. And then there's certain players on the team that look like they don't, which means to me there's two voices.
I mean,
usually when you have that on the team and you play football, sometimes you have one of your coaches that might on paper he don't look like he's running nothing. But if you've been in some of the locker rooms, sometimes some coaches got some power that you didn't know until you really get out there. You're like, why is he telling me this? Why is he contradicting this coach? And I think something's going on there with that, because I don't think we're as bad. I think we'll get it together. I just think, especially since Anthony Brown's out.
I think what's going on is that Chris Richard simply ain't the savior that people thought he was. Now I'm on Chris Richard's team in the way that I support the Cowboys, and I hope he's great. Just like I think Suafilo is terrible, but he's on my Cowboys, so I hope he does great. You know what I'm saying? However, I just think people thought that Chris Richard's sideline screaming was going to be this transcending thing for this offense, but for this defense. But I don't see where I don't. There's no toe stepping in that way. You know what I mean? Like there can be like recommendations, but there's no toe stepping. For example, Kellen Moore is the offense coordinator. If Nussmeier thinks something, he can tap Kellen on the shoulder. Mm-hmm. Yo, Kellen, boom, 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 and then Kellen decides what to do from there. You know what I'm saying? Chris Richard is the only one with a play sheet in his hand. Rob simply just want to coach his D-line and cuss people out on the sideline.
And that's where all our problems are coming from right now, is the D-line. As far as the run game.
I think your linebackers I think your linebackers and the run fits ain't as great as they once was. I don't think our D-line is necessarily the problem.
But I will say this about the DBs. Now, the DBs ain't making as many plays they should, but they're always close. They're not always superbly beat. I watch a lot of these teams, they getting beat. They don't really get beat. Third and Cheeto is a thing, but it's only because Cheeto just has a problem. I think Cheeto's hips are too big to play corner. I played that position. I played safety at that position. I remember when I got into college, I had to move to safety, or what they call that rover linebacker safety type position, because at that level, your hips got to be able to turn in a different velocity to get back to them balls. And guys our size like Cheeto, it's just he's there, but it's just physically I don't think he can make the moves he needs to make. That's why Byron, to me, had hip surgery last year, right before the season. He was having hip issues. The corner is not, it's not the easiest position to play on those islands. I just feel like they are close. But the one thing about this run fit, that has to go back to Grandpa Rod, because he's the one. If anybody's running the line, it's him.
You want to know my other problems about y'all savior Chris Richard? When Rod Marinelli was in charge, like Jordan Lewis got a lot more reps. All this new Anthony Brown starting thing, that came when Chris Richard got here. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of know why he's doing that, though. I figured that part out.
He's wrong.
Jordan Lewis is his favorite corner. I think Jordan Lewis is his favorite coach, but Jordan Lewis, to me, like Chris does this, and if you have to go back to the Seattle days, he likes to call what I call the sleeper guy, your secret weapon. If you go back to most of the defenses, are always that Brandon Brown, and there's always these guys that he doesn't use them until around playoff times when he sticks them on you like that. He showed it in the New Orleans game last year where he wasn't playing that much. Then he said, "Get Kamara, get him, lock him up." He didn't put Brown on him. He didn't put nobody else on him. He said, "You the quicker, you the faster, you're gonna get him. You're gonna lock him down." He locked Kamara down.
You know how weird that sound to me.
That it is weird.
That's
but
like you saying
something in the NFL. In the NFL is about longevity. Look, Brown just tore his whatever it is, pectoral something. I mean, sometimes some of these coaches are playing a high level chess game, and if you feel like
there's
that's one of
nothing
your best,
high level about putting your best players on the bench, Trip. Nothing.
Hey,
but it is what. Hey man.
Yeah. Hey, but last week when he played the Vikings, he got in, but it was those certain situations. I noticed that he plays certain situations and certain players when they get hot. He's like to me, like that's just Chris Richard. I've always seen him be like that. He has these secret weapon guys.
I'm about to hang up on you and Chris. Yo, Trip. I appreciate you for the call, Fabo. Salute to you.
For sure, man. Stop hating, man.
Oh man, salute to you. God damn. That boy say, "Hey, chat box, hold on. Chat box, tell me if I'm tripping." That boy looked his phone in the face and said, "Hey, man, Chris Richard is so genius. He playing a long-term chess game. He keep his best players on the bench. And then when we play the Saints, surprise! Ta-da! Boy, wait a minute. Let me hit the button on this. Everybody's laughing now, but y'all don't even know. Jalen Jokes is the best pass rusher on this team, but you won't see him till week 17. I remembered my thought now. The thought that I had that I forgot about. And chat box, y'all tell me if I'm wrong when I say this. Chat box, tell me if I'm wrong. What the hell Eastside Harold there because the damn Houston Texans got their ass smoked last week, boy. Goddamn, boy. Goddamn, boy. Like when anything happened with the daggum Cowboys, like Eastside Harold is front and center. Eastside Harold does not miss a show, but the daggum Houston Texans get 42 drop. I couldn't even find Eastside Harold today. I think he might have deleted his YouTube account. I couldn't find him nowhere. He was where you going? What are you doing? He must have been hiding in a bunker somewhere. And they must ain't got good cell reception underground like that. That must be what it is. I think the world must be ending in damn Texas somewhere because I tried to end it. He ain't got no Wi-Fi wherever yet. I can't find him. I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? I don't know. Get Eastside Harold the hell about it. Boy, got that whoop, boy. Oh, man. And River Valley University wants so much attention, boy. I ain't even finna start about no whack-ass Bears, boy. Jay Murray, what's up, fam?
What's good, man?
Everything, player. What your water taste like?
Spring water. Fresh spring water out the jug.
That's what I'm talking about, my guy. Hey, man, talk to me about your Cowboys, though, player. What's good, though, man?
Oh, man, I was surprised. I was happy with the offense, the way they scored, counter-puncher mentality.
Sure.
It seemed like when they decided to take Zeke away, we said, well, we're going to kill you over here.
Sure.
You know how you poke a water? You know how you get one of them hose pipes with a bunch of holes in it, and you wrap it up one way, and it seemed like a water come out another hole.
Yeah.
I just hope that we can be smart enough to adjust during the playoffs or on the way to the playoffs when the team say, okay, well, we're gonna take Amari out, or this game we're not gonna let what's 13 beat us.
Right, Gallup.
Kind of like suicide. But I hope the coaches can kind of adjust the game plan and figure out who's gonna have the hot hand.
Sure.
And we should be fine. It just I don't know. And then against these smash mouth teams, we still need to figure out a way to beat these smash mouth teams. Teams to come out and say, okay, we're gonna line up and punch in the mouth. What you gonna do about it?
Big facts.
Kind of like what Minnesota did. The Colts last year. Then the teams that kind of have me on edge when the Cowboys play them. I have to look at the schedule and see who left like that. But maybe we're going to pull the secret weapon out, Tristan Hill.
Wait a minute. The best pass rusher. Wait, Daniel Wise. Wait a minute. We're going to pull that boy out this week, and he going to shine. I'm telling you, player. I'm telling you. Suafilo been the best this whole time. I'm telling you. Let me not say that because somebody gonna run on Twitter and say I said that.
No. Brandon Knight, bro. We're going to put Brandon Knight in at tight end and go jumbo.
Wait a minute. You say you're going to put Brandon Knight at tight end? Boy, brother Chris Richard's amazing, ain't he? Damn. I got you, Jay Murray. Keep going, brother.
But that's all I got for you, man. I'm glad Philly lost, and I'm tired of people talking about Carson Wentz. Don't give Dak his respect. And let us be great, man. Pay the man.
Let us be great. Pay him now. They gotta pay him now. Appreciate it, Jay Murray.
All right, bro.
Great call, man. Great call. Boy, these scalawags out here, boy, got me just woo. Let me go to the dashboard. $5 in the super chat from Matty B. What's up, Matty B? For Voch being a man of his word, go check out the merch. Go Cowboy Nation. We the 20% need improve. The defense need proving. Damn, my bad. We the 20%. ... Defense needs improving, but offense looks sharp. Let's beat the Pats. Shouts out to Matty B, man. Sent him a Finish Your Food shirt. I think he likes it. And then look, I didn't even have him in black. I just had him with the white and the red logo. But he was like, Voch, let me get that Finish Your Food in black. And we got that out to him. So appreciate you for being a part of this thing. Thanks for listening. And Beard Nye the drum guy. Salute to you. He says, Voch, you gonna catch the I ain't gonna read now. I ain't gonna read. But I appreciate it for the super chat, player. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for the super chat, player. How about this? What's the time we got left? What's the time? We had 1 hour and 20. I ain't want to be here all night. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna lock the phones up. Bow. We're going to lock them up. We got 3 callers in here, the unfamiliar callers, so y'all know we got to get around the clock game in this thing before we wrap up and go watch Monday Night Football and I call my girl and I go play sword. If you know, you know. I think a minute and 30 seconds is going to be a good little time for clock games. So let's go set up a minute and 30 seconds for the daggone clock game. We're gonna run it for the cardio, see? In case y'all don't know how clock game works, because I like to hear everybody. I want to get everybody involved, but y'all happen to not be platinum. So at the end of the show, I'm going to take your call. You got 90 seconds to get your call running. And, in 90 seconds, we're going to hang up on your ass. But if it's a good call, we're going to make you platinum. So next time you ain't got to wait so long. And look at T-Dub trying to call in. Now, that shit crazy. Now, let me unlock. The conference
has been unlocked.
Okay, I just unlocked it. T-Dub, call back in so I can get you in, and then I'll lock the conference back, and then we can play clock game. That's my problem with these people, man. These people be waiting last minute, like T-Dub. Be waiting last minute trying to get in, man. Let me throw the... Everybody get your last minute calls in now. And then I'm going to lock the conference, and then we're going to play clock game. Holy moly, donut shop. Let me read the comment section, see what we got up in here. How about I try to hit this motherfucker? Boy, I know the Bears YouTubers must be trash, boy, because I don't know, man. That's how good we are over here. Hey, man, also, too, bro. Hey, Brian Broaders, if you're listening, I know you're not, but if you're listening, come be a part of the round table, fam. And we'll get this thing rolling. Come out here and be great. Because I tell you what, Cowboys.com, boy, I unsubscribe to all they list shit, boy. We not finna listen to Mickey Spagnola talk to them. What's the hell wrong with these people, man?
The conference has been locked.
We not finna listen to Ambar Garcia beautiful self just talk all day. What the hell wrong with these people, dog? What's the deal? They ain't got Brian Broaddus up out the paint, boy. That's crazy. But there's a place for him. YouTube has a place for him, and Nate Newton make my head hurt. Let's get into it. T-Dub, what's up, player?
What's good, Mr. Voch?
You really must got some kind of privilege on this show, T-Dub, because I was about to wrap up everything, but I had to unlock.
Man, I just missed it. I literally reached for the phone. Goodness. I was dialing the number, and I heard something say, it was locked up or something. I was like, oh, no, I still got it. Boom. Phones are locked. Thanks for calling. Oh, man.
But I had to run through the system, man, because T-Dub must have some kind of privilege up in here or something. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Appreciate it.
But we here, though.
Appreciate it, man.
But we here, though. What's good?
And don't talk bad about my baby Ambar because half the time I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but I still watch the show.
Ambar Garcia is fantastic. I love to look at her. I love her accent. For some reason, I like how she say the word Rico Gathers because her broken English kicks in a little bit. I was like, my name ain't Rico Gathers, but I like how she said it. But she brings nothing to the table, sir.
I love it, man.
She say, what's the name of that call when the wide receiver do the thing? I say, oh,
man, I don't hate her for that, man. It's like a 45, 50-minute show, and she quiet for like 45 minutes.
And she's useless for that time. Perfect. She's speaking.
She's doing fine. Man, I just called it. I want to play clock game. That's why I was trying to sneak in. I was going to try to play clock game. That's cool.
Oh, I can get you in for 90 seconds. Hold on. Let me get my clock ready. The clock don't discriminate now. The clock don't discriminate. Let's see. Let me see. We talking about Ambar. Let's see if I can say this in Spanish. There, we got a clock game. That's menos y uno y medias. All right, that's a minute and 30. What you got? What you got, T-Dub?
Thanks for taking my call, Mr. Voch. This is Grande Jefe, and I'm calling from Wichita Falls, Texas. And I just want to say that I think the Cowboys are really cool, and I like us winning instead of losing. Right. And leave Chris Richard alone. He's the first one to actually get mad. And everybody else just seemed to be happy and clapping. So just leave him be.
All right, T-Dub, I got to get you up out of here, man. I appreciate it. I'm kidding, sir. I'm kidding.
Oh, man. No,
I wouldn't dare.
Right.
I wouldn't dare put you on the timer, my good sir.
I was like, that was a quick 90 seconds. I was up to 62. Man, I just called to let you know. I finally got in on a win. Last time I had to call in on a losing streak, so I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But happy where we are, as opposed to those couple of games in the middle where it just did not look good.
Mm-hmm.
We need more people healthy. We need to stop losing people because of injury. And we damn sure need to stop losing people who get injured for the whole year. That doesn't help out at all.
Sure.
I want to. There was something I wanted to ask you. How bad is Lyle messed up? Is he coming back?
He walked off the field, and I don't really know, but like once upon a time, I kind of had a knee situation like that, and when it get hit, it hurt like terribly. But like if you just get up and walk it off for like 30 minutes, you'll be fine. But like he just ain't had 30 minutes to walk it off or whatever. So they probably just sat him or whatever, and they'll just do the recovery. They'll do the ice. They'll do the the heat treatment or whatever. He may be good to go because it don't look like it twisted no kind of way. It just look like Dak fell into it. So he should be okay.
Yeah, it looked like he got rolled up on.
Yeah. But he'll be all right. Look, I tell you what, he's not allowed to get hurt because Cam Fleming is terrible. So he step his ass up and come on now. Come on home.
Oof. They're going to try to get Redmond back.
Yeah. No, because Redmond gonna be a tight end because apparently that's the secret weapon.
Oh my goodness gracious! Okay, can we take a vote? Is it too late to take a vote to say, move Witten, go ahead and move Witten down to second string?
This is my thing about Witten, man. Like he just know how to find that leverage, and when you put the ball on him, he normally catch it. That's all, And Jarwin and Jarwin is the vertical guy, but he's just amongst 3 other vertical people. That's the big thing about it.
Okay, how's this? We put Witten as third down, and we keep Joe in the first 2.
I feel you, but if it was me, I mean, Witten wouldn't be on the field if it was me. But it ain't me. It's Brother Kellen. Apparently,
I understand he can still make a catch, but I swear it's like anybody can tackle him. I mean, he don't even look to break a tackle. It's just like, okay, I got it. I'm going down. It's nap time.
But he get open, no T-Dub.
I know.
That boy being slow mo. He even fall in slow motion, but that damn timing right, man, and that's all it is.
I get it. Move the chains. I guess I get it. Man, I ain't got nothing for you, Voch, man. I just called in to see how you doing, man. How'd the fishing go?
Fishing was fantastic, man. We caught all kinds of fish, and we was able to feed 8 people, and that's what fish is all about.
All right, good man. If anybody deserves to catch fish, you deserve to catch fish.
100%, Mr. Wolf.
And I'm ready for it to get cold so I can rock my Voch University hoodie.
Going back on sale this week. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to roll out some new designs, man. The merch going to be fire. I appreciate you supporting my merch and all that, T-Dub. I had no idea.
Oh, man, from way back.
That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate it, T-Dub. Thanks for the call, brother.
I appreciate you taking my call, man. Clock game.
Oh, trust me, we pulling this timer right back out. Appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Voch. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. Now, we're starting to play clock game. T-Dub was supposed to call in. He was supposed to call in last week, so I wanted to make sure I got him in this week. But now we're going to play clock game for real. We're going to put that 90 seconds on the clock. We're going to hold y'all accountable. Let me take a sip of this water here. Ambar Garcia is so fantastic. And the best part about it, my girl think Ambar Garcia is fantastic. So happy day. All right, let's start clock game. Let's go. Brother Pat, what's good, man?
Man, what's going on, my brother?
Everything, player. How you doing today? Well, what's your water taste like?
Man, it tastes like damn Crystal Lake, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, I'm trying to turn that shit into wine this weekend, baby. Go ahead and get this dub against New England.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. What you got for the show?
Hey, I'm like, I know you like hip hop, baby. I'm a big Nipsey guy, bro. If you speak it into existence, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this W Sunday, damn it.
There you go. There you go. Big facts.
Man, I just calling to check on you, man. Just been busy with life, man. Just slim with work and stuff, man. I've just had to show my brother some love, man. You and me, your family. You know how we do, man. Just how's everything with you, brother?
I appreciate it, man. Like, life's good. I feel old. I ain't but 27, but I feel old. You know what I'm saying? Watch. Let me just pause your time real fast. You know how I'm getting old, Pat? When I'm on TV going through the channels and ain't nothing else on TV, and I go to HGTV, the Home and Garden Network, and I watch people build houses. That's how I know I'm getting old. Oh, my
God.
That's how I know I'm getting old.
Man, you a fool, bro.
I say, boy, I would love that living room. Look at that kitchen.
I know.
Look at that kitchen.
Hey, I'm 35 with 3 kids, man.
You understand?
Been like 21 years, bro.
You understand. Let me cut your clock back on.
Man.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, man. You got to enjoy the smaller things in life, brother. You know how that go, man.
How about your quarterback,
but you're
man?
An old man. You're an old man at heart, though, bro.
I'm an old man at heart, man. I listen to Otis Red and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, my quarterback, you talking about Mr. Dak Prescott?
Ran the
all these Cowboys was hating on last year?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they was giving us hell last year, bro, when we was trying to defend Dak. Now they all love him, bro. They getting them new fresh Dak jerseys for Christmas, bro. They getting them new number 4s, bro, fresh off the press. But, hey, I'm going to let you move the show on, man. You know, I had to mix it up with you in politics, man. You know, we family, man. I had to talk to my brother, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You ain't want nothing. You just wanted to show some love, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call.
I had to, man. You know how we do. You already know.
Yes, sir. Salute. Great call right there, man. And it was within the clock game restriction. Like, it was within the 90 seconds, you know what I mean? So, nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. Otis Red was 27. Sure was, boy. Sure was. I'm going to ask this question to the chat box, and we're going to move on to the next call. Chat box, what's the best Christmas song of all time? I just want to see y'all vibe. I want to see what y'all got to say. Sam, what's good, man?
I got a thing for calling in late in the show, but I deal with it. But this cowboy water got me thinking I'm going to go to work drunk. It's tasting like Cuervo out here, baby. It keeps flowing, and I can't get enough of it.
Just don't drive, player. Just don't drive, because that's dangerous.
I work with my brothers. I let them do the driving.
Man.
Nah, so
what you got for the show, bro?
Man, you know, it's sad that the 80% favorite tight end ain't on the team no more, because that Chris Richard school of depth charting might come in handy. I mean, shit, Rico Gathers might have been the best damn tight end. I don't know what the fuck we doing now, Voch.
They just got impatient, man. We were just saving Rico for the playoffs. He could be fresh, man. People just got impatient.
Exactly. We're saving Rico, man. It's too goddamn bad. We couldn't do anything. Man, they let my boy Rico down. Nah, but man, our quarterback out there doing his thing. Our receivers doing their thing. Coop wasn't even a huge factor in the game, but shit, Cobb, Gallup, everybody else was eating. People want to say Zeke fell off a cliff, but he still got 2 touchdowns. So,
right.
Shit, I don't know what the hell's wrong with that. But I'm ready. I'm pumped for this New England game. This is the litmus test to see who we really are. And you already know we're going to be ready to play.
Sure.
Woo, forget about it.
Sure.
Yeah, but no, I just wanted to come over here and talk that shit a little bit. Man, I'm ready for next week. I'm ready. I'm happy about this week, but I'm ready for next week. Woo!
You do normally call in on the back half of the show. What's that about? Why you do that? Why you do that?
I'm not going to answer that question. You got me on the clock, Voch.
Man, you got time, man. Go ahead and answer the question, man. You got time. Go ahead.
Nah, I come in just thinking that, whatever, I'm just going to listen, but something happens and I go, you know what? I want to talk about something right now. Right. So that's really it.
Well, all right, then, Sam. I gotta get you out of here, man. Appreciate it, man. That was right on time, man. Perfect call.
You didn't get me this time, Voch. You didn't get me this time.
Appreciate it, Sam. Thanks for the call. That was perfect, man. It was right on time. It was the perfect time, man. Listen, man. I'm just reading all y'all responses in the chat box, man. The best Christmas song of all time starts off with "In My Mind." In my mind. Ain't no other one. Is Mickey Spagnola one of your mods? I hate Mickey Spagnola. What does that mean? 281. What's that? Who this?
What's going on, man? It's MJ not following.
What's up, MJ? What you got for the show, brother?
Man, I called you last year at the end of the season.
Hey.
Right after we played the Rams.
Okay.
And remember, I was the guy who said, I don't want Sean McVay. Remember?
Sure.
And you laughed at me. And I told you why. And this is the reason why. Because I thought our quarterback was good. I thought he needed a leader that would help him be better. And I think John Kitna is that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't talk about John Kitna. We always talk about the young cat.
Sure.
But John Kitna actually told him, let it rip. And what he been doing? Letting it rip.
Sure.
And that's why he's an MVP candidate. And to me, I think he already MVP. I don't give a damn about that. What I want is us to get where we at, get hot now, get ready for the Super Bowl, and get there and win. So then, like the dude said earlier, we can get 6 of them like Jordan and have, Coop as our 3.
Yeah.
Have Zeke as our 2, and have him as the point guard running everything.
I like how you think, man. I like how you think. And then when our best player come off the bench, because we've been saving him, when we put Brandon Knight at tight end, it's gonna be over with then, player. It's gonna be over with then.
We put Brandon Knight at tight end, then we can take Jelks and bring him on the other side, make him the other tight end. We can run 2 tight end sets.
Oh, we gonna win the damn Super Bowl like that, dog. You got about 20 more seconds. What else you got?
Nothing, man. Hey, I appreciate you. I like your round table. I like everything you're doing. I only call in when I got something to say. I like to just listen.
That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yeah. For those of you that may be new here or don't know how we do, stop. That may be new here. Voch, me and you will talk after the Patriots. I understand your vibes, DP. You just got to see. I understand, DP. You just got to see, man. You know, you kind of have some vibes, but you want to see what it's going to be like in a big game. I can't hate on you. I agree. I think a lot of questions are going to be answered next week. You know, how we get up for, you know, big games, you know, how we face adversity, how we as an offense, how we face against a D coordinator that ain't playing with us. Like, I don't really fear the Patriots, like, in terms of the players on defense that they have, but, you know, Belichick a cold motherfucker, man. I ain't now. We gonna beat the shit out of the Patriots. You know what I mean? We gonna smoke the Patriots, but Belichick is one of those coordinators that ain't really playing around with you. And if we can do our offense thing around facing that dude on defense, that's gonna be the real test for you. So, DP, appreciate you dropping a deuce in the super chat. But I feel you, brother. I feel you. We're gonna see though. We're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna go live after the game. And let me see. Let me check my. Is that going to be a? That's the 325 game. So cool. That live stream will be like 7 o'clock or something. Last call tonight. 727. What's up? Who this?
What's up?
What's happening?
Hello.
Yeah. What's good?
All right. Nothing. No. Right. Water tastes like woman fresh out the shower.
Okay. Tastes like women fresh out the shower. Boy, you creative, ain't you? Boy, you creative. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, just my thoughts, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we trying to win the Super Bowl. Ain't worried about too much, but I do got some concerns.
Okay.
Mostly got to do with the defense, but I feel like, you know, you say
yeah, you doing, man?
I'm at work.
Where you work at? Putting bodies in trucks?
Something like that. Yeah.
Turn your job down. God damn. Okay, go ahead. Go listen.
All right, so no, I just think, you know, Christian Sard ain't holding back too much. I don't think so.
Okay.
Y'all talking about his special weapon.
Sure.
I really think his special weapon, you know, is going to be, you know, one of them, Josh Johnson, whatever his name is.
Sure. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jones, Jacob Jones, whatever his name is.
Josh Jacobs.
That's going to be his little special weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll let you go.
All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, then. Good call, then. Good call. I suppose. I reckon so. Hold on. Let me just say that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta get your body, man. I appreciate it, man. Holla at you. Peace. All right, holla. Peace. All right, cool. Okay, that was that last call was interesting. Hey, man. Some people some people platinum. Some people some people put bodies in trunks. This was fun, y'all. This was fun. Let's do this. Let me cut this on here. Let me go to this. Boom. Let me go to my music. Let me go to playlist. I ain't gonna play the song because, you know, the YouTube Illuminati might catch me, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna hit that button right there. And we're gonna hit that button right there. We're gonna do it because it's on my mind, man. I gotta say it since it's on my mind, you know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. That Temptation Silent Night. Anyway, hey man, fantastic call, man. Fantastic, not fantastic call, that call, but fantastic show. fantastic show. I appreciate everybody for calling in, tuning in. We didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because, like I said, I was busy. But I appreciate everybody for, for fixing the schedule and calling in today and tuning in today. And you know what I'm saying, supporting this whole thing. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna have like a post-game party on Discord or whatever. Not even a party, but I'm gonna go to my Discord and talk some shit and for like an hour or so. So y'all can hit the link in my description to go to my Discord and come chill over there. And we'll be cool and chill over there. With that being said, we got 3 film sessions that we're gonna drop this week. Probably gonna be a Tony film, a Michael Gallup film. I'm not sure if I want to get in the Cobb or not, or if we're gonna see what or if we'll just break down Rain Dakota or whatever. But whatever we feel like doing, whatever we end up doing, we'll just do that. But hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop random videos in the middle of the week just like this. I have a Patreon. That link is also in the description. Voch Lombardi, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. And y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski, man. Peace.